Hey everyone, Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to another episode of our Indirandom Studio Europe series. This is episode 3 and today we're diving into something that truly defines European travel, their amazing train and rail system. From historic railway stations to modern high-speed trains, Europe's connectivity is next level, but how does it all work and can Pakistan learn from this? Let's explore. Before we dive in, you might notice that sometimes I switch between English and Hindi Urdu, and that's just because at Indirandom Studio we are all about being independent and random. It's about making content that feels natural and accessible to everyone watching, no matter where you're from. So, whether you're joining us from Pakistan, India, Uzbekistan, US, or anywhere else in the world, just sit back and enjoy as we take you through this incredible railway experience. Now, before we dive deep into the topic, let's discuss the concept of Hauptbahnhof, यानी कि central train stations in Europe. One of the most fascinating things about European cities is their Hauptbahnhof, the central train station. Almost every major city has one, and it's much more than just a place to catch a train. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अभी हम लोग म्यूनिक हबनॉफ में जा रहे हैं जो कि म्यूनिक का सेंट्रल स्टेशन है और म्यूनिक का सबसे बड़ा ट्रेन स्टेशन है. And if we look around, there's a whole world inside this one building. Unlike many railway stations in Pakistan or other parts of Southeast Asia, European central train stations are designed to be multifunctional urban hubs. They are not just transport centers, they serve as shopping malls, business hubs, and even cultural landmarks. These stations act as a meeting point for people from all walks of life. Whether you're a student, a business traveler, or a tourist, you'll find everything you need here. Now let's discuss what makes the concept of Hobonov so successful in Europe. There are a few key reasons. Number one, well-planned urban infrastructure. Stations are placed in the heart of the city, making them super accessible for all. Number two, high speed and local train connections. You can easily switch from a long distance train to a metro or a tram. Number 3. Integration with other transport. Unlike many South Asian countries, Europe has designed these stations to be part of a larger interconnected system. And lastly, at number 4, they are super user friendly and safe. These stations are clean, well lit, and full of facilities for all travelers. You can literally step off a train and find everything you need in one place. It's super efficient, and that's why millions of people use these stations every day. Now let's think about how this concept could work in countries like Pakistan or India. While we do have historic train stations, they often lack the infrastructure, cleanliness, and connectivity that we see here. Imagine if Lahore railway station or Karachi cantonment station had the same modern design, facilities, and transport connections like this. It could really transform how we travel. Maybe one day we'll see a modern interconnected railway network in Pakistan. और पाकिस्तान में ही क्यों, काश एक वक्त ऐसा भी आए कि पाकिस्तान, इंडिया, बांग्लादेश, अफ़गानिस्तान, इन सारे एरियाज़ में एक बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग इंटरकनेक्टेड रेलवे नेटवर्क हो जो लोगों को और करीब लेके आए, एक दूसरे के साथ जोड़े और आपस के इख्तलाफात और दूरियों को कम कर दे. हमारा अगला डिस्कशन पॉइंट भी यही है, इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ रेल कनेक्टिविटी फॉर रीजनल ग्रोथ. Railways don't just move people, they move economies. Reliable train system connect cities, boost tourism, reduce road congestion, and are much more eco-friendly than cars or flights. This entire network allows people to commute daily, study in different cities, and explore Europe with ease. And the best part is that it's affordable and sustainable. Europe's rail system dates back to the early 19th century, playing a key role in shaping the continent's transportation and economy. The first passenger railway opened in 1830 between Liverpool and Manchester, marking the beginning of railway revolution. Soon after, countries like the UK, Germany, and France expanded their networks, connecting cities and making train travel a crucial part of daily life. Railways not only fueled industrial growth but also played a huge role in uniting Europe, especially in the post-war era when cross-border travel became more accessible. It's incredible to think that some of these railway tracks have been in operation for over 150 years. Many stations still preserve their historic charm while integrating modern technology, proving how well they've balanced preservation and progress. While Europe's train system is one of the best in the world, no transportation network is without its challenges. High speed trains may connect major cities seamlessly, but maintaining these tracks and stations requires significant funding. Rural areas sometimes struggle with fewer routes, making accessibility a challenge for smaller towns. Delays due to weather, technical issues, or even labor strikes are common, affecting passengers who rely on trains for daily commute or long distance travel. But despite these drawbacks, the efficiency, comfort, and environmental benefits of rail travel still make it one of the best ways to get around. Now, shifting our focus to Pakistan's railway system, it has a rich history, dating back to the British rule when railways were first introduced in the 19th century as a crucial means of transporting goods and people. At one point, the system was thriving, connecting major cities and smaller towns across the country. However, over time, due to underfunding, poor maintenance, and lack of modernization, Pakistan's railway have seen a steady decline. ये देख के थोड़ी उदासी तो होती है कि दुनिया के एक कोने में जहाँ इतनी तरक्की है, इतनी टेक्नोलॉजी है, इतनी मॉडर्नाइजेशन है चीज़ों को लेके या सहूलियात हैं, वहीं दुनिया के दूसरे हिस्से में जहाँ हम रहते हैं वहाँ ना टेक्नोलॉजी इतनी तेज़ी से आगे बढ़ रही है और ना हम लोग चीज़ों को मॉडर्नाइज़ कर रहे हैं। उदासी तो है लेकिन साथ एक उम्मीद भी है कि इंशाल्लाह ऐसा वक्त आएगा कि जब हम लोग भी अपने सामने चीज़ों को मॉडर्नाइज़ होता हुआ देखेंगे, अपडेट होता हुआ देखेंगे और एक तरक्की वाला जो सफ़र है अपने मुल्क का वो दोबारा शुरू करेंगे और कहीं न कहीं वो किसी न किसी वे और फॉर्म में शुरू भी हो चुका है, लेकिन अभी भी बहुत लंबा सफ़र है और हमें बहुत आगे बढ़ने की ज़रूरत है। There's definitely hope. In recent years, efforts have been made to revive and modernize the railway system. New investments are being made in upgrading stations, introducing modern coaches, and even developing faster train routes. The China Pakistan Economic Corridor (CPEC) also includes railway upgrades, which could significantly improve connectivity and trade. A well functioning railway system in Pakistan could ease traffic congestion, provide an affordable travel alternative, and boost regional development just like Europe. And that pretty much wraps up our railway adventure in Europe. In episode 3 till now, we've explored how trains shape cities, boost economies, and connect people. We also took a look at some of the challenges European railways face and compared them to Pakistan's evolving rail network. I hope this gave you a new perspective on how important railway systems are for regional development and everyday life. But for now, it's time to grab some dinner and rest up before our next adventure. Soon, pretty soon, we'll come out with episode 4 of our Europe series. Till then, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Indirandom Studio for more travel insights and adventures. See you in the next episode. Take care. Allah Hafiz.